Hey, what's up, gang? Another shoot back in the studio today. I'm super pumped. Today I'm shooting my pal Hailee Kiana. She's with Wilhelmina here in LA. If you're on the West Coast, you probably know who she is. She's got a huge social media following. She has a YouTube channel. She's kind of all over the place. Super bubbly, really dorky, really fun, super sweet. I love her. This is the second time we've shot and we've hung out a couple of times. So I'm really looking forward to it. My big thing for today is, let's see, I don't know how much I can see here with this field of view, but I want to play around with some different lighting stuff. I've been seeing a lot of like behind the scenes type shots where people are almost lighting from overhead, and I kind of wanted to play around with that just to see what it's like and see if it's for me. And then I got a couple of other like lighting things that I wanted to play around with and experiment for a couple of upcoming shoots that are like editorials. So we'll see how those go. I also had a couple of questions that come through my Tumblr inbox, and I wanted to always try and like answer one or two before my shoots in these video blogs, just to kind of mix it up. So the first question I got was, why are you only showing video blogs from test shoots as opposed to jobs and editorials as well? It's kind of a complicated question to answer. A lot of the jobs that I do are like e-commerce type stuff, and they're really boring. So they don't really make great video blogs. They also like to keep those things sort of under wraps. And the same goes for editorial stuff. If you're shooting clothing for the upcoming season, or you're shooting for a magazine issue that is coming out in a couple of months, they kind of embargo the release on anything that sort of reveals what you're doing. Whether it just be behind the scenes pictures of the cast and crew on set, or the clothes, or the set itself. They like to keep that stuff under wraps and keep it confidential. So I've actually done a couple of editorial video blogs that I can't share until the editorials come out, which sucks, but that's just the way it is. But with these test shoots and stuff like that I'm doing either for myself or for the model, or like today I'm playing around with some new lighting. It doesn't really matter, I can kind of share whatever I want whenever I want. So that's why most of them are in that style. And because I test a lot, I like to just shoot to constantly have new content to put out and things like that. So the tests are always fun. They're like low pressure, low key. There's not really a whole lot at stake, I guess is one way to put it. So Hailee should be here any minute now. I'm gonna start with this setup. I mentioned in my what's in my bag post that I was gonna make a point to tether more often. So I'm setting up a tether here. I got the 15-inch MacBook Pro, Capture One, tether tools cable. So that should be pretty cool. We'll see how it goes. I will talk to you guys again in a few whenever Hailee gets here. Yeah, that's better. Perfect. Love that. Nice. Nice. This light is super broad, so you can move around as much as you want. Yeah, you can do whatever. That thing's huge. Nice. I really like this light. Nice. Is that one firing? Can you tell? Okay, cool. Gorgeous. Nice. Perfect. I love that. Right at me. I like the go kind of chin down that way. Perfect. Do the exact same thing, just chin a little more that way. Trying to get this like perfect highlight right on your cheek. That's it. Love it. Bring your eyes back to me. Face is gorgeous. Look right at me. Beautiful. Like kind of, yeah. Gorgeous. Look right here. That's even better. Bring your eyes right to me. Awesome.
Oh, that looked there.
Beautiful. Actually, turn your body a little bit away from me and then look over your shoulder at me and do it. Push that hair back so I can see your jaw. There you go. Beautiful. Look right here. Amazing. Soft and pretty.
I love that.
Hey, so we just wrapped up with Hailee. It was an awesome shoot. I got a chance to really like experiment and play with some things that I had never tried before, which is awesome. It was like I already know Hailee pretty well. We've shot together before. We've hung out a few times. So like I didn't have to deal with like establishing a rapport and kind of like that awkward initial phase. We just sort of, I'm gonna be lazy right now. We just jumped right into it and started shooting, which was cool. Huge shout out to her for, she came here and she wasn't feeling super hot, but she toughed it out, she killed it, which is always like a real treat for me as a photographer, because when people just like put out that little bit of extra effort, it goes a long way. She could very easily have been texting me and said, I don't feel very good, can we do it another day? And I would have been totally cool with it. But she showed up, she did her thing, she killed it, and I appreciate that so much. So models out there, those types of things go a long, long way. I tried a couple of lighting setups that I'd never done before. The first one I did was a completely overhead light, essentially. It's a 69-inch Elechrome Octobox in a Profoto D1, and I put it on boom, almost like not parallel to the ground, angled just a little bit, but pretty much overhead. And that quality of light is really cool. It kind of reminds me of like skylight, ceiling skylight type light, but a little more poppy and obviously a lot more power since it's a strobe. That might be kind of a lighting setup that I sort of start going to, because it's really beautiful for like moody type stuff. It's great. Then the second thing I did was I stacked frontal, the Elechrome Octo, and a Profoto beauty dish, white beauty dish. And the white beauty dish was like a stop or 3/4 of a stop, maybe higher power than the Octo. But they're essentially from the same angle. They overlap a little bit, but the beauty dish kind of gave a lot more of like a contrast, but the Octo softened the shadows quite a bit, which I really liked. Like it was just kind of a unique quality of light. I was pretty stoked on. And then she texted me last night a picture of this bodysuit that she had that I really wanted to shoot, and I had an idea. I wanted to do like a short-sided lighting and experiment doing a short light with the Profoto small deep silver umbrella. So I did that, which was pretty sick, and yeah, it was just really fun. It was a great shoot. I shot tethered, and it was funny because it was the first time I've shot tethered in a while for whatever reason. Even like the last few jobs I've done, I've shot to a card, which is kind of stupid and lazy. And I forgot how much easier it is when you're shooting tethered. It's so much better. So yeah, you'll see me tethering a lot more from now on. So thanks for watching. I'll put a link down below to Hailee's Instagram and her YouTube channel and her agency. Follow her. She's a riot. She's hilarious. I can't get enough of that girl. She's so much fun. and super, super sweet. One of the sweetest models I know. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.